Why does it feel like no matter what you do, financial stability stays just out of reach? I'm talking about like, okay, so here's the ladder. At least to get to the ladder, you got to hit that first level right there. You can't even reach at. So, what if the problem is not actually the economy? Oh my goodness, don't come for me. I didn't send for you, but something much closer to home is happening and you don't want to talk about it, but we're going to discuss it today. I'm talking about grocery costs are up, gas prices are unpredictable, and it seems like no matter how hard you or I try, our paycheck just doesn't go as far as it used to go. Now, listen, I know you're over there still trying to blame people on the bad luck that happened back in the 1950s when great grandma was sleeping with somebody else's husband, or you're blaming it on the economy, or you're talking about all these financial stressors. But today, I just want to touch base with you and talk to you guys about something that we as a collective can control, the choices we make. So by the end of this video, you'll walk away with simple, practical steps. Okay? You're going to navigate inflation. You're going to reduce your debt. Woohoo! And start building financial security, even in, you got it, today's challenging economy. So let's get the conversation, because I know you can't wait to get into the details. I want you to know, though, there's a reality. The reality is that we are all feeling the pinch. See, before it used to only be the poor people that felt the pinch, but now it's other classes as well. See, I used to tell people that it costs more to be poor than it did to be rich, and no one understood me, but hopefully you know what I'm talking about. Right? Okay, yeah. So we're all feeling this pinch. Inflation has driven up costs of essentials like food. People complaining about these carton of eggs or dozen of eggs costing $10. I'm not feeling it. Get you a chicken, man. Get you a chicken. It'll pay for itself, especially if you live alone. So the essentials like food, housing, and healthcare are at an all-time high. Don't get me started on the Obamacare plan. I paid $900 for 2 people. That was actually more than what I was paying when I was at that old job, right? Rising interest rates have made debt more expensive, from mortgages to credit cards. Are you hearing me? And we can't forget that the stock market, it's volatile half of the time. So any investment is riskier than it's ever been before. But here's the truth. While all these factors are real impactful, they are, the way you and I respond to them matters even more. So if you believe that the financial system is just stacked against you and solely you by yourself, you might make choices. Think about it. You may, in fact, be making choices that actually keep you stuck. But by shifting your habits and your mindset, you can take control, even in today's tough economy. So let's talk about adapting to inflation. See, inflation is squeezing everyone, especially those over 40 who are juggling multiple financial responsibilities like mortgages, college tuitions for kids, or even caregiving for aging parents. Been there, done that. Here's one small but powerful change. You can audit your spending. Oh, I know you are talking about me right now. This Miss T always wants somebody to ball on a budget. No, I just want you to be on a budget. I tried so hard to get to where I am right now to keep myself in line with my budgeting and saving, and all that went away in one instant. So we can get there together. I'm willing. I'm not going to be the first that has to start over, and I won't be the last. So we're going to start with auditing our spending. Inflation makes every dollar count, right? So track where your money goes for a month. They have apps like Mint or YNAB. They can help you spot all those unnecessary expenses. Whether it's that recurring gym membership, I had one of those. I ain't even gonna lie to you guys. I got rid of that with the quickness. We're paying yearly fees and monthly fees and not able to go because of code of the big C, and they still want to pay. Like, are y'all kidding me? I won't be back. But okay. So you might have a subscription you forgot about. Like, I canceled Peacock. We are going to have to do a video about this one day. Like, about how Amazon continuously charges you for things that you are not even using. I canceled Peacock. Lo and behold, 3 months went by. Peacock's back on my bank statement. Figure that one out. And we're going to talk about saving for emergency funds. Next, we're going to manage rising debt costs. See, with interest rates climbing and credit card debt being more expensive than ever, if you've been relying on credit cards to bridge the gap, now's the time to prioritize paying it off. Grandma told me yesterday, she said, listen, don't use no credit card. Save your money. Don't buy nothing. But if something come up for church, she's going to say, buy a ticket. But we're going to get into that in another video. So here's a strategy. You need to focus on your debt with the highest interest rate first while making the minimum payment on your other cards. Once that's paid, you're going to roll that payment into the next debt, unfortunately. But it's called the avalanche method, and it saves you money in the long run. Thank me later. Now, if possible, you're going to look into transferring your balances to your low interest rate cards. If you don't have a low interest rate card and your credit's fairly okay, then get a new credit card with 0% APR, 0% balance transfer, all that good stuff for the next 15 to 18 months to give yourself room to pay that card off. But at fast, because again, the rates are climbing. And if possible, once you're doing all that and you get that low interest rate card and you're consolidating things, maybe personal loan, I don't know. But you have to find out what works for you. Then we have to prepare for this economic uncertainty. Okay, it's happening every day right before our eyes. We can't even blink without the price of something going up, right? So in today's uncertain economy, having a financial cushion is more important than ever. And then somewhere in here with all that's going on, you need to write yourself a note and say, remember to smile even when it hurts. Because trust me, when you run out of money, when that financial cushion is gone, it hurts, right? So an emergency fund isn't just a nice to have thing. It's your safety net when unexpected expenses hit, like those pesky car repairs, or for me, a job change. So start small. Instead of $25, let's go with $5 a week. Okay, that will add up. If inflation is making it hard to save, you're going to have to cut back. I'm talking about cutting back on non-essentials. I heard my daughter say, and she probably was get mad with me if she knew I was about to say this. I heard her say that she cut back on buying paper towel. I said, you got to be kidding me. Because I use paper towel for everything, to wash dishes, everything. But anyway, that's a small way to boost your income. Or you could do some freelancing or sell some unused items. I was thinking about my sewing machine. Hey, I'm on YouTube. What do I need to sew for? Never knew how anyway, right? So you're going to stay on track for your retirement. With the market being volatile and the rising living costs, retirement planning can feel like what? A moving target? So if you're behind, don't panic, adjust. If you have a 401k, you want to increase your contributions even by 1%. That could be helpful. The tax benefits are what you're looking for here. And it can compound growth, which can make a big difference over time, especially when all things are going haywire. Now, I don't know too much about investments, investments, whatever, but someone told me if you diversify your investments, you reduce risk in unpredictable markets. You might want to get a financial advisor for that because they can help you balance growth and stability. I need you to remember it's not about retiring rich because I don't care how much you save. With the way the economy is going right now, that retirement is not going to be enough for you to live off of. I'm just saying. I see the man working at the store. He's about 95. He's still out there. He's making it look easy, but who knows what his bones feel at the end of the day. But you do want to retire prepared, which was the moral of that story. Okay, let's talk about my boy Mark. See, Mark has been overwhelmed by credit card debt and mainly the interest rates associated with the credit card debt because everything rose this year, right? But by tracking his spending, he discovered that he was spending $300 a month on takeout. Mark, make it make sense. Like, come on. He cut that in half and he used the savings to pay down his high interest credit card. Okay, kudos to you, Mark. See, in 6 months, Mark was able to save over $1,200 in interest fees. Can you imagine? And then my girl Lisa, she thought it was too late to start saving for her retirement. She just started contributing $100 a month to her IRA. And by diversifying her investment, she built a small, comfy nest egg that she never even knew was possible. See, these things are not overnight fixes. They're intentional choices that we make as individuals in today's financial climate. So every intentional choice that you make will add up to help you conquer what's happening with this inflation. So now it's time to get real. There's always someone that wants to argue with me about something. So bring it in the comments. Some things are just out of control. Job layoffs, medical emergencies, or caregiving costs can create numerous amounts of financial challenges. And it doesn't matter the amount if you're budgeting or if you're planning, does it? By controlling what you can, like reducing your debt, saving for that emergency. Oh, you know, Keisha and them that flattened all your tires, bro. But you covered because you listened to this video. And then you're avoiding unnecessary expenses. You put yourself in a better position to handle all the unexpected, right? It's about creating options in this wild, wild world that we live in that feels full of limits. See, you're creating options. Did you get it? Did you catch it? You're creating options in a world that feels full of limits. So, So tell me, is bad luck the true reason that your finances are struggling? Is it bad luck? Was mine bad luck? No, we make choices, people. And maybe there's a smidge of bad luck in there. But more often, it's about the habits that we build and the choices we make, especially in, I, I don't like saying the tough economy like today's economy. So, by adapting to inflation, managing debt, and focusing on what you or I can control, if we take these small steps toward financial stability, maybe we're not climbing a hill. Maybe I'm skiing right now. I don't know. If we take these small glides to financial stability, no matter what's happening around you or around you, remember every single small choice that you make today sets the stage for what? Tomorrow. So let that tea continue to brew into action. I honestly love sharing my time with you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. You never know who is in need of a pick me up if you don't discuss the obvious: cash. People do not like to discuss this. I do not know how many ways to say it. But I have one last question to leave you with, and please blow up those comments. What's one financial habit you've changed recently to adapt to this economy? And when I say this economy, I mean today's economy. What's that one financial habit that you changed recently as a result of today's economy? Share your story in the comments. It might inspire someone else to take action. And if you are looking for more strategies to thrive financially, to assist with growth mindset, to help with personal development, to help with your over 40 glow up, come to Who's TTV. Thank you and see you in the next video. My voice went out. All right. I knew that was so long.